land animal, okay, with fighting footage. Love to see it. Okay. I think I'm gonna make it to we're only gonna see fighting footage in round 16. This is round 64. When it's once it gets to the Sweet 16, that's when we'll see the footage. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. All right. So let's go Labrador or Meerkat. I'm gonna go with a Meerkat here. We're gonna go with a Meerkat here. Alligator or gazelle. Alligators hunt gazelles, so yeah. Cheeto or easy. It's not even close. Oh, elephant or a chimp. I'm gonna go to elephant here. A bison or a hippo. Hippos are dangerous, bro. I'm gonna give it to the hippo because they can go in water. They can go deep and they can swim in water. I know it's a land animal, but they can swim in water. That's an advantage that it has. It could swim. I don't know if a bison can swim, so we're gonna go with a hippo. Hippos are dangerous, bro. Tiger or a lion. It's crazy how they have them lined up right here too. I think I'm gonna go with a lion just because it's more concise. Warthog or a castle. I'm gonna go with a warthog. Cobra or a zebra. One bite and it's over with. So yeah, cobra. Tiger or an elephant. Tiger attacked the elephant in the other video, right? Jaguar, Komodo dragon. Do y'all know how big these things? No, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. This is a good fight. I'm gonna go with a Komodo dragon. I'm not gonna lie. Cat or a sun bear. These are too tiny. They ain't doing nothing to each other. I mean, I guess, but orangutan or wild boar. Go. Whoa. I'm gonna go with a wild boar. Musk ox or a ram. I'm gonna go with a ram. Rhino or a moose. Rhino. Koala or a cougar. Why did I even think about that? Easy. Horse or a hyena. Don't sleep on a hyena. You know what? I'm gonna go with a hyena. Don't sleep on them just because they laughing. Hey, get put pat quick. Brown bear or gray wolf. You're gonna go with a brown bear. Giraffe or a rhino. I already picked a rhino, so I'm gonna go with giraffe again. Kangaroo or a street dog. That's easy. Crane or anaconda. That's easy. Cape buffalo or a wolf. I'm gonna go with a buffalo. Obviously, that's not a buffalo. Leopard or honey badger. We're gonna go with a leopard, but I hope it's another one in here. Honey badgers are listen. You don't want to get caught with one. That's all I'm gonna say. Anteater or African wild dog. Mountain gorilla or a crocodile. Once it gets to this, it's over with. Once a crocodile gets you though, it's over with. But a gorilla though, a mountain gorilla at that. This one's tough. I'm gonna go with a gorilla. I don't even know what this is, but it looks tough, so I'm gonna pick it. Black mamba or a polar. We're gonna go with a polar bear. Oh wait, no. Black mambas are. Can I go back? Yay. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Cause one bite is over with. Meerkat and alligator. I'm gonna go to alligator. I got like so many alligators, bro. Okay, we're in 32 now. Cheetah or elephant. This is tough. I'm gonna go with. It's just gonna tire the elephant out, though. Like running around is gonna tire the elephant out. But if it gets a hold of you, it's GG's. Elephant got it. I think it's gonna tire us out. Stamina is important. Hippo or lion? This is a tough one. I'm gonna go hippo again. Cobra. Tiger. Well, yeah, because I didn't even mean to put that one the other time. Ram or rhino. Cougar or hyena. I'm gonna go to hyena. Brown bear, or we're gonna go with brown bear. Kangaroo, or yeah, once the anaconda gets a hold of you, it's over. All right, so now we can start clicking. We're gonna start clicking the videos. Okay, a Cape buffalo or a leopard. I think the buffalo is gonna win that one. African wild dog or a mountain gorilla. Okay, first video evidence. Let's see. Uh, I'm not really convinced. Is that crazy to say? I'm not really convinced. I don't even need to see this. The gorilla's winning. Sorry. All right. Okay, Indian Gar or Black Mamba. All right. Okay. While this is intense, the Black Mamba gets a hold of you, it's over with. One bite and it's over. And it's too slow. Alligator or a cheetah. Alligators hunt these. So if a cheetah gets too close to the water, yeah, it can run fast, but hey, yeah, I'm gonna go with alligator. Hippo or a cobra. This is a tough matchup. One bite of the cobra, but I don't think it's gonna get that close to it though. I don't think it'll get that close. Cause they could probably swim, but they're not like great at it, right? All I gotta do is go to a deep part of the water and it's over with. But like I said, if it gets a hold of you, it might be over too. It's not as venomous as a black mamba, but you gonna feel it. I'm gonna go with the hippo. Komodo dragon or a wild boar. Okay, let's see. That's a little underwhelming. What? Am I crazy? Was that an underwhelming clip? What was that? That was the Battle of Mid. That was the Battle of Mid. A rhino versus a hyena. See, hunting a baby buffalo. These are like 10 times bigger than that. So we're gonna go with a rhino. Anaconda. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. That's literally all it takes. But bears are not that small. Well, a brown bear is not that small. Anaconda uses its body to wrap around you. That, you know what I mean? It could bite still, but like that's not, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go with the brown bear here. All right, quarterfinals. Cape buffalo, mountain gorilla. Okay. Now we're getting to it. Let's see.
Mesmerized by the moving feast, the lioness is lured into a deadly pursuit.
Okay, so it's on defense right now. It's on defense right now.
Without backup, a lone lioness is no match for the angriest beast on the savannah. She's not the first lion.
Okay, that was a lioness. But are they around the same size as a mountain gorilla? Let's see. What they standing up for? I want to see some fighting. I've seen enough. That Cape Buffalo's winning. Them little, well, like, what is that? What is that, man? No, the Buffalo's winning out. Black mamba or alligator? Oh, okay. Okay. Can a black mamba's bite get through the gator's skin? That's the question. That's the question. Do I need to use AI for this?
Black mambas have very few enemies in the wild, but she's about to meet her nemesis. The slender mongoose, a notorious snake killer.
Snake killer, okay.
They may look like featherweights in the ring, but these are two of the most lethal predators on the planet.
Oh, I believe it.
Kicker. The mongoose has an antidote to her potion. The toxins in snake venom attach to chemical receptors in their victims and block communications between nerves and muscles.
Okay.
Mongoose receptors have mutated so that venom simply bounces off the muscle cells.
So a mongoose has badges to counterattack the black mama's bite. That's the only reason why they could stay. But can a black mamba's bite get through alligator skin? You know what? I don't even need AI. I don't even need AI. I'm gonna ask. Okay, let's see. No, a black mamba's bite is unlikely to penetrate the alligator's skin. Like I said, I told y'all. The venom's toxic, the venom's crazy, but it's not going to pierce through its skin. It's not going to do it. So the alligator's going to win. Komodo dragon or hippo? We're going hippo. That Komodo dragon pissed me off, bro. Brown bear versus a rhino. Okay. Brown bear versus a rhino. I think the rhino's winning that one. Alligator or Cape buffalo? I may need AI for this one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Google first. In a face-off between a Cape buffalo and an alligator, the Cape buffalo would likely prevail, especially on land, while alligators are formidable in the water. Buffalo's size, strength, and power, along with their ability to charge, makes them a tough opponent on land. I get that, though. I get that. But let's say the buffalo needs a drink in the water, right? Needs a drink in the water. The alligator's gonna come. Well, these are kind of big though. Hold on. These are kind of big. You're not really gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with the buffalo. Hippo or rhino? I may need to ask a question for this one. I'm gonna ask Google. I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask Google. I know what? I'm gonna go with rhino due to the fact that they're kind of similar in size. Rhinos can swim. Hippos can swim, but hippos are notoriously dangerous. They're the crash outs. Hippos are crash outs. Rhinos are not really crash outs, but they'll crash out if provoked. You know what I mean? Hippos, they just go crazy at anything. You know what? I'm gonna ask Google. I'm gonna pick rhino, but I think I'm gonna ask Google. Right, a rhino would likely win against a hippo. They're yeah. I mean, they're similar in size, but yeah, they are pretty big. Okay, bigger and more mobile. I don't know if they're more mobile. Are they more mobile? That's the thing. That's the thing. The horn. That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. Yep. I'm gonna go with the hippo. I mean the rhino. And so it's a rhino versus a Cape buffalo. This is the finals. This is the finals, bro. The thing is, I feel like a Cape buffalo could take a couple of these punctures, just a couple of them, before it starts to feel it for real. In that time, can the buffalo beat a rhino in that small period with those two like punctures with the horn? Can the Cape buffalo win? The answer to that, the answer to that is no. I think the rhinos are the king of the land. I think the rhinos are the king of the land. Let's see what everybody else thinks though. Elephant? No, bro. No, gang. No. Elephants though? I feel like an elephant can beat a rhino. I mean, a rhino can beat an elephant. A koala? Be for real, bro. Be for real. Rhinos coming in at 10th is actually crazy. Before a koala bear. Nah, gang. I don't know who's voting on this, but this is bad. My list is better. Don't care.